say ketchup.
What does it sound Thai?
Probably.
완전 다르는데?
너무 맛있어.
영어 케첩 아니에요.
Hi, I'm Christina from the USA.
Hallo, ich bin Elena aus Deutschland.
Bonjour, je suis Soledad et je suis française.
Halo, saya Elita dari Indonesia.
大家好，我是来自中国的简。
In the US, USA.
In Germany, USA. Well, like the short version is USA, which is USA, but like the United States of America would be Vereinigte Staaten von Amerika.
Oh,
That's
really long.
In France, we also have different pronunciation. The short one is aux US, and the long one is les États-Unis. États-Unis. For United States.
In Indonesia, Amerika.
In China, 美国。It's very difficult pronunciation. 美国。
In the US, we say UK or United Kingdom.
In Germany, we say Vereinigtes Königreich.
What?
Yeah.
And
United, vereinigt.
Einigtes.
그리고 Kingdom is Königreich.
Einigtes
Königreich.
Königreich.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very long.
So difficult.
Yeah.
And in French, we say Angleterre.
In Indonesia, we say Inggris.
English.
Inggris.
In China, 英国。英国。
In the US, we would say China.
In Germany, we say China.
西南。西南。
Ooh, sounds like a name. China.
It's for like a person.
Yeah, a person's name, yeah.
In France, we say Chine.
Sure.
I had this moment, I was like, because we always put another word like the China, we would say. So in French, we actually say la Chine.
La
Chine.
Oh.
In Indonesia, we say China.
In China, 中国。
중국.
네. 그리고 이게 길게 얘기할 때는 中华人民共和国 이렇게.
It's like the
Yeah, the Republic of China. Yeah.
In the US, we would say Mexico.
In Germany, we say Mexico. Pretty similar.
Similar.
In French, we say Mexique.
Mexico.
In Indonesia, we say Mexico. 약간 비슷해요.
In China, 墨西哥.
약간 들리는데?
墨西哥. 이것도 약간 빨리 하면墨西哥 하면 약간 멕시코 이런 느낌?
약간 들리긴
Okay.
되네.
墨西哥.
In the US, we would say Portugal.
Portugal. In Germany, we say Portugal.
포르투갈.
In France, we say Portugal.
포르투갈. Oh, so sexy.
In Indonesia, we say Portugal.
포르투갈. In China, 葡萄牙. 葡萄牙. 네.
In the US, we would say Germany.
In Germany, we say Deutschland.
Deutschland. Oh, yeah, I know that.
In French, we say Allemagne.
알마니?
알마니? 브랜드 이름 아니야?
그 브랜드 같아. 알마니.
In Indonesia, we say Jerman.
German. In China, 德国. 德国. 독일.
In the US, we would say Indonesia.
In Germany, we say Indonesian.
In France, we say Indonésie.
인도네시.
In Indonesia, we say Indonesia.
인도네시아. 약간 악센트 다른 거.
네, 맞아요. 네.
인도네시아. In China, 인도네시아.
귀여워.
I think this is the most
I'm
similar
like-
so far.
Yeah, this is the most similar word, I think. Yeah. In the US, South Africa or Republic of South Africa.
In Germany, we say Südafrika or Republik Südafrika.
In France, we say Afrique du Sud.
Afrika.
In Indonesia, we say Afrika Selatan. Selatan is south and Afrika Selatan.
In China, 南非 혹은 南非共和国. Like USA. Germany. Yeah.
In the US, we say Thailand.
In Germany, we say Thailand.
Same, right? Quite similar.
In French, we say Thailand.
Thailand. In Indonesia, we say Thailand.
Okay, come on, China.
In China, 泰国.
I think in China sometimes you have different words, it sounds a little bit different, right? Yeah. In the US, we would say Cambodia.
In Germany, we say kombucha.
Kombucha.
It sounds like a fancy drink.
Yeah, like, can I drink some kombucha?
In France, we say Cambodge.
In Indonesia, we say Kamboja.
Cambodia.
J로 바꾸는 거죠.
Oh, say. Yeah.
In China, 柬埔寨. 柬埔寨.
Cute.
I like it. In the US, we would say Netherlands.
In Germany, we say die Niederlande.
In France, we have two words. We either say Hollande or Pays-Bas.
Pays-Bas.
In Indonesia, we say Belanda.
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 In China, 荷兰.
In the US, in the US, we would say France.
In Germany, we say Frankreich.
In French, we say France.
너무 좋다.
In Indonesia, we say Prancis.
프란치스.
네, Prancis.
Cute sounding.
In China, 法国.
In the US, we would say Korea.
In Germany, we say Korea.
In France, we say Corée.
In Indonesia, we say Korea.
Korea.
I like everything is so like
Korea.
pronounced.
Yeah.
Korea.
Bali, Korea.
Korea. In China, 韩国. 国 is land, country.
Oh, okay, yeah. In the US, we would say Brazil.
In Germany, we say Brazilian.
In France, we say Brésil.
Brazil.
In Indonesia, we say Brazil.
좀 크게 발음하는 것 같아.
네, R 발음이 약간 엄청 많아서 그래서 R이 완전 강조되는 느낌?
In China, is 巴西.
Baji.
바지? No, 바지.
In the US, we would say Egypt.
In Germany, we say Egyptian.
In France, we say Egypt.
Egypt.
In Indonesia, we say Mesir.
Oh.
완전 다르죠?
In China, is 아이지.
아이치.
완전 different.
Yeah.
아이지.
I was surprised how many words from Indonesia were actually similar to like English or German or French pronunciation. Like
Right.
I didn't know anything about the Indonesian language, but yeah, it was like a
아마도
little similar.
인도네시아가 이게 알파벳을 쓰기 때문에 대신에 발음을 다르게 하죠. 영어는 A, B, C, D잖아요. 인도네시아는 A, B, C, D 이렇게 해요.
That's the same as German, A, B, C.
ABC.
See, we're more similar than we thought. Yeah.
We are the world.
We are the world. We are world. We're world friends, right? Yeah. And some words were really different as well. So some subtle differences, slight differences, and then some words were quite different.
And I always like there's like a atmosphere to each language. Like Chinese was so cute today. Indonesian was like very like energized. French is always the sexy romantic one. German I'm not sure. And here we have like the textbook clear and crisp pronunciation. So like there's a different like style to each language. I feel like
It's true, yeah. So today we talked about pronunciation difference between different countries. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
I think English has definitely parts that are hard to pronounce, like TH can be a little hard, like the, like things like that, and then like R and L can be difficult to pronounce for certain, but I also know that English has a lot of loan words, and that can be hard too. I think that for me personally, Southeast languages are very hard to pronounce. We have a lot of like Latin influence, but I feel like there's a lot of like Mandarin Chinese influences in Southeast Asian languages, and so having that as like the basis is a little bit difficult. So I would say that for me personally, tonality is really difficult. In a lot of Asian languages, they kind of like shorten the ends of words really quickly. So I know that that's difficult for me.
Personally, Indonesian, I think it's not like difficult to pronounce per se because you can just pronounce it the way it is. There are some words that might have like silent H's, but even if you pronounce it as it is, people in Indonesia would still understand you.
Well, I'm not sure, but I think Thai language is not difficult too much. But if you say something wrong, maybe it's different mean.
I think the Filipino language is not that difficult to accept for the words that have ng that sounds as in the middle. Like for Western people, I don't think that's easy for them.
In Vietnamese, we also have the ng sounds. Yeah, and some people they cannot pronounce it, and then they also have a different tone, and like even the north side and south side they pronounce differently. So I think it's really hard.
I think tonal languages are difficult in general, like Chinese.
I think this would be pronounced nyangi.
Close enough. You wanna try?
Nani.
What does it sound Thai? Why are you putting like tonality in there?
Nyanni.
Oh, I think you guys all did pretty well. It's nyanyi. Nyanyi. Yeah.
What's mean?
It means singing.
Singing. Oh, nyanyi. Okay, so I'll try nyanyi.
Oh, yeah, that's
Good?
perfect.
Nyanni.
Nyanyi.
Nyanni.
I think like at the behind, like the nya was okay, but the ni, a lot of people skip the y. It's just like nyanyi, kind of like nyani. Yeah, nyanyi. There you go. Because you mentioned like the NGs, and I was like, like this is the word. Okay. In Indonesia, we pronounce it mengonggong.
Mengonggong.
Close enough.
Kind of?
Yeah,
Okay,
kind of.
Mungonggong.
Oh, that actually sounds, yeah.
Mengonggong.
Mengonggong.
I think everyone got the gonggong part correct, but like the meng it's not meng, it's meng. Yeah, meng.
Mengonggong.
And I noticed that when like a lot of foreigners try to speak or learn Indonesian, that's like one of the most common mistakes that you make. Mengonggong. It's an
So the E always kind of makes the
Not always though. It depends on what word you use it. I mean,
It's the same for English. Like
There
I
you go.
can't complain.
Yeah,
I can't complain.
You can't. You have the least right to do
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
here,
say.
right?
Because you get to see like how it's divided per syllable.
Meng gong gong.
Yeah.
It basically just means woof woof
Oh really?
by a dog. Yeah. Yeah.
Now this is Thai word difficult to pronounce. This is a karakadakom.
What?
Karakadakom.
Wait, can you break it down?
Karakadakom. Do you want to try?
Sure.
Yeah, you first.
Oh, thanks. Kara. Who?
Karakadakom.
Karakarahum.
Ooh.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll work.
Kalakadakum.
Oh, whoa. Are you Thai?
That wasn't that bad.
Are you Thai?
Are you Thai?
Can you try it?
How about you?
Karakadakum.
Ooh.
Karakadakum.
Yeah,
She's just like.
Yeah.
What does it mean though?
Like your?
June.
But so it's kom. Does it mean like month?
Yeah.
Like 6 months?
Yeah.
So it's something kom. It will be like another.
Kom like 30일.
Yes. Also month. What about for February?
28.
판. February is 판. 구mpapan. The next one, 운나하품.
Unnahapum.
Some Thai people call like unapum. Okay, let's try.
Unapum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unnafum.
Everyone has some like pum.
Unapum.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Unnapum.
So proud.
Can be Thai now. Listen.
Like undo. It's hard for you guys, no?
It's like in Indonesian, if you read that, you'd be like shunpumi.
But you don't have to read. I think that it's a little weird thing if you read.
I think it's real difficult to Romanize Thai if you look
Yeah,
at it this way.
definitely.
Yeah.
It's so different. Even though we're saying the word correctly, like, is it actually correct though? You know what I mean? Because I know that I would probably be getting the tone.
Yeah. I think it's difficult to read.
I have to say that when I first started learning like Asian languages, Thai was the first one I tried. I have exactly 15 minutes of study and I gave up. I'm not even joking. The program I was using, it times you, and I literally have 15 minutes in Thai, and then I was like, that's
So
it.
you know, like Swatika.
Yeah. And then I visited Thailand as well, and it's a beautiful country and a beautiful language, but very difficult.
Oh no. So this is one of the difficult words to pronounce in the Philippines. The first one is kinakailangan.
Okay.
Mental breakdown.
Do you want to try?
Okay. I'm memorizing it like in my I'm hopefully smoke isn't like coming out of my ears right now. Okay. Kinakalai. Hold on. We'll do that one more time. Kinakailangan.
Getting there.
Kinakalai. Next one.
Kinakailangan.
Oh.
Kinakailangan.
Kinakailangan.
Oh, very good. It's the NG in the middle, that sound in the middle that is really hard for.
Usually, I feel like in your guys' languages, like the NG is always connected, right? But in a lot of English languages, you would kind of like split, like lan, gan.
Yeah.
You know? So when I see it, I immediately see like kin, akai, lan, gan. You know? So that's how my brain would break it down, but it's like divided differently.
What's that mean?
That means important.
Important? That's a really important word to know. And it's that.
Or what's needed, important, yeah. Now this is actually perfect for Christmas. It's kumukoti kotitap.
Oh.
We use this a lot during Christmas.
Okay, so kumukuti kutitap.
Because we say this word really fast.
Oh, how would you say it like?
Kumukoti kotitap.
Oh, great.
Kumukoti kotitap. Yeah,
So it's a song?
there you go. There's a song.
Next one.
Kumokoti kotitap.
Kumukuti kutitam.
T at the end, so it's.
Kumukuti kutitap.
And what does this mean then?
Oh, that's twinkling.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Oh, was it difficult to pronounce?
Yes, kumukuti kutitam.
I think that individually, I think the sounds are not difficult, but the combination of sounds is very different than like English. So that was, I think, the hardest part.
I think it's like almost like a tongue twister, like to a certain extent, like all the K's and the, you know. But like if you compare it with Indonesian, it's similar in the way that you would actually just pronounce it the way it's written. That's why I didn't have that much like difficulty trying to pronounce it and it actually sounds Indonesian almost. That's why I didn't have like that much difficulty trying to pronounce Tagalog.
Okay, so now we're going to do the hard words in Vietnamese. And the first word is sữa chua, which means yogurt. Yeah.
It's so sad because I love yogurt. Now that I think if I go to Vietnam, I would never be able to get yogurt.
So can you guys try it?
Everyone just looks at me immediately. States. Okay, so sữa chua. Maybe wait, one more time. I can do it one more time. Wait, one more time. Sữa chua.
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 Yeah.
Okay. Sữa chua.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like she's approving
Yeah,
that.
it's like 7 out of 10.
Can you say it again?
Okay. Sữa chua. Sữa chua.
Sữa chua.
Sữa.
7 out of 10. Okay, so the next one is lưu luyến, which is nostalgic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pretty word.
Lưu luyến.
I can try this one. I think I got this one. Okay. Luin.
Yeah, but the word lưu make it longer, like lưu luyến.
Luin.
Yeah, perfect,
Oh.
perfect.
Lui.
Question mark? Question?
Yeah, it's kind of question mark there.
Lưu luyến.
Yeah.
Lu Luyen.
No, yours like luyến. But it has to go up. Yeah, it's like
Lu Luyen.
luyến.
Lu Luyen.
Okay. I give it a 7 out of 10. Sorry. Is it difficult for you to pronounce?
Yeah, 100%. I think these sounds are like very different than anything that I kind of like grew up saying at all. And it's also like tonal on top of it. But that's not to say that it's not really nice to listen to as well.
You know, like I speak a certain level of like Chinese, so I had like a level of confidence until it started just break down. I thought I could do it, I was wrong. It was difficult, yeah.
Yeah. I think if you're not familiar with like going up or down or like the tone in the word, then it's hard for you to learn. But you guys are doing very great though. Yeah.
I think I can't go to Vietnam ever.
No, I mean, I think I gained a lot of respect for people who speak like Thai and Vietnamese as a second language. I feel like growing up learning it, I feel like you exposed to it all the time. Like that's a very like, you know, it may come easier, but as a second language, anyone who speaks as a second language, I give applause to, definitely.
I think Vietnamese is very difficult because it sounds like Thai language, but I cannot say. I don't know why. Like maybe of tone.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of
the
tone,
tone,
right?
yeah.
And also the pronunciation. It's not only Louis, Louis. You have to go like roll your tongue and stuff.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like it has like a French almost.
Yeah, it's kind of French.
But I was also really like thankful to like the Filipino languages and Indonesian as well for being very blatant and straightforward. Even though like the sounds themselves maybe were a little like the sounds weren't difficult, but like the composition was a little difficult. I was thankful that I knew where I was going. You know, as soon as I got it, I was like, okay, I think I can do this a little bit better.
But someone also, Thai people also use like karaoke language. Do you know karaoke language? Yes.
Karaoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have alphabet, but have.
Oh God.
Today we tried to pronounce the hardest words in Southeast Asian languages.
If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below.
We'll see you again soon.
Bye. Hello. So do you guys use similar words?
Actually, yeah.
So like how much percentage do you think will be the same?
We can understand each other if we use like simple versions.
Oh wow, so it's that similar. Let's check some words and see how similar they are.
Okay.
What about eat?
In Indonesian, we say makan.
In Malaysian, we also say makan.
Oh.
But I say makan and
Makan.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's kind of different,
Yeah,
right?
you say more like ah, and
Yeah.
she says more like eh.
Yeah.
But
Because
still,
it's kind of Malay
yeah,
accent. Yeah, Thailand.
I think that's the biggest difference between both languages.
So is this just a difference in the accent? Is the spelling the same?
Yeah.
I would guess so. I would say
I
so.
Oh, okay.
Same.
This will go in the same pile.
Yeah.
Okay, what about market?
In Indonesia, we say pasar.
In Malaysian, we say pasar also.
Oh, yeah, a little bit like the accent is different. But is that spelled the same too?
Yeah, pasar. Oh, P-A-S-A-R.
Wow, okay. What about ketchup?
Ah, this is different, I think.
Really?
Right? In Indonesia, we say saus tomat.
In Malaysian, we say sauce tomato.
Oh. Why did I think you guys would just be saying ketchup?
Because we don't produce that. It's not, this tomato sauce is kind of not from Asian, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of more the American
Yeah,
and
Western.
Europe. Yeah, Western.
Can you say it one more time and tell me the meaning?
Saus tomat. Sauce is kind of sauce, and tomat is
Tomato?
tomato.
Oh.
So it's tomato sauce.
So do you say this for like also salsa or like pasta tomato sauce?
Yeah.
Or is it different? Oh.
But the difference is when it comes to chili sauce, we have another sambal.
Ah, sambal also. Yeah, the sambal. Well, because we also have sauce chili. But like,
But in Indonesia, we call it sambal. It means sauce in English, but we prefer it as chili sauce.
Oh. And for you, it's also tomato sauce?
yeah, tomato sauce.
So it kind of sounds like English to me.
English does have like a big influence on some of our words as well.
So would you say like English has more influence on Indonesia or Malaysia?
I think Malaysia.
I mean, if you use like more informal modern language, then yeah, we do mix English. Like no one really speaks full Malay anymore, but
Okay,
but we
dang.
do. There are still people who speak full Malay.
Okay. Well, what about soy sauce?
We have the salty one and the sweet one.
The salty
It came from same. It came from soy. In Indonesia, we say kecap.
Ketchup is sweet soy sauce?
Yes.
Ah, in Malaysia we say kicap.
That's so cute. Wow, so I never knew there was a sweet soy sauce.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Yeah, because in Indonesia we use that because a lot of varieties of food in Indonesia as well. I think Malaysia as well.
So like
They put the sweet soy sauce to our dishes.
Wow.
For example, in nasi goreng,
yeah.
we put it also.
Yeah.
So you say it more
Ketchup.
like ketchup,
Yeah.
and she says like ketchup.
The interesting is in Indonesia we also have same word but different meanings. It's kind of slang. It refers to someone like didn't know anything, like what?
Oh, like an airhead.
Something like that.
Like an airhead. Wow. That's so interesting. So if I went to McDonald's and asked for ketchup, what am I getting?
In Indonesia, you definitely get the sweet soy sauce.
Oh,
Because the pronounce itself, the English pronoun itself is more like ketchup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think in Malaysia you'd get tomato sauce.
Oh, really?
Because they speak English more.
Oh, so in Malaysia I would get ketchup.
If you go to
Like-
a McDonald's, then you'll get
So if it wasn't at a
Ketchup.
McDonald's and I asked for ketchup, I might get ketchup.
probably.
Oh,
If you go to a more local restaurant
Yeah.
that serves Malaysian
good
food.
to know. This is very good to know. What about car?
In Malaysia we say kereta.
In Indonesia, we say mobil, but we also say some of regions also say kereta, but it's not preferred only car or train.
Oh,
And also motorcycle. Some of regions, the Malay ethnicians say kereta also.
wow.
It's something like you
A
ride.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mobile sounds like in English also mobile, and we use it sometimes for cars or vehicles. You know, in like Scooby-Doo, there's the mystery mobile. That's the car. So you know, it's like mystery van. So
I think that's the word that influenced from English,
I
the mobile
see.
in Indonesia. I think.
wow. And next we have toilet.
In Malay we say tandas.
In Indonesia, we have a lot, but usually we say toilet. But tandas, I also know it because in my ethnic, they also call tandas also, or jamban.
Oh,
Okay, jamban we also we also
Right?
use jamban.
wow.
It's level. I think it's kind of have a different
Yeah.
when it comes to real. The jamban is more like traditional.
Like a traditional style toilet.
Yeah. They just put the wood
Yeah.
in
Like
front
the
of.
like where you squat.
Yeah.
Oh. I think maybe in English the closest thing we have is the outhouse.
Yeah. We say it jamban. Yeah.
Yeah.
We also call it kamar kecil or bag, belakang. When you go to school, like, excuse me, I need to go to toilet. But instead we say, excuse me, I need to go to back. Like, aku mau ke belakang.
So like a more polite way
Yeah.
of saying
Because when we say toilet or jamban or something, it's kind of.
because toilet is such a dirty word.
Yeah, right. It's similar in English. We say like, "Can I go to the restroom?"
Yeah.
You know, or the bathroom. So does that have a meaning?
Yeah, kamar is a room, and kecil is small, and so it's small room.
Is that the same in Malaysia?
Room Malaysia is bilik, but I'm probably sure we have some. Can I remember them now? Probably not.
Okay, that's interesting. I've learned now in a few languages, like there's some old words for toilet which all mean little room or little house, which is interesting because in English we don't have anything like that. So our next word will be drink. So this is gonna be the action of drinking.
In Indonesia, we say minum.
In Malaysia we say minum.
To me it sounds the same.
Minum.
Minum.
Yeah, same, right?
Exactly the same. So far we have half of the words are different and half of the words are the same. Oh no, the same pile has one more word. Yeah, 3 to 4. Okay, our next word is television.
In Malaysia we say television, or we can just say TV, but the spelling is like different.
How's it spelled?
Telly, VSYEN, television.
Oh. In Indonesia, we say TV.
Oh, so just TV.
Yeah, but TIVI.
And how do you spell TV in Malaysia?
It's just TV.
Okay, like English, like T and V.
It's just a capital T and V.
I don't know. To me, this is still so similar that I'll put it in the same pot.
Oh, but we have different spells. If you go to another region, like Sudanese, they call TP.
B-I?
TP.
P-I?
Yeah, TP.
Oh.
Cute.
Yeah, because in Sudanese nation, they don't really have the V word.
V sound.
Yeah.
Well, what about our last word? Train.
Oh, I think we mentioned it.
Yeah. In Indonesia, we say kereta api.
In Malaysia, we also say kereta api.
Oh, so it is the same word for train.
Yeah.
But for you, it can mean like a lot of different vehicles?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
In case just kereta itself, the train, we say kereta api.
Okay, so this is the same after all.
Yeah, if you translate it to English, it'll be like fire car.
Really?
Because for trains, it's usually like the traditional trains
is
are run by
true.
coal.
Yeah.
Right?
So can we like see one more time if you say it exactly the same?
Kereta api.
Kereta api.
So in the end, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words that are basically the same. And then ones that are kind of different is only 3. Overall, your languages are super similar. Maybe kind of like how, you know, like European languages, maybe like Italian and Spanish. Like they can 70% understand each other. That was so fun. I love picking like this and making a pile because I can really envision how similar you guys are. And it was also interesting to me because some of the English words like toilet or television or even ketchup, I thought they would be more similar, but they weren't. Today, I felt like there were a lot of similarities between you guys' language. What did you think?
We're kind of similar but different.
Siblings.
Different enough to be its own language, but really similar. That's so interesting.
Of course.
Yeah.
So today we compared the words between Malaysian and Indonesian.
If you like the video, please subscribe, like, and comment.
We'll see you soon.
Bye!
Hello, my name is Chan Chan and I'm from Myanmar.
Hi, I'm Bit from Thailand.
Hello, my name is Elita. I'm from Indonesia.
Hello, my name is Namum. I am from Mongolia.
Hello, my name is Xiyue Zhang. I'm from China.
얼굴이?
같은 저희가 태국, 미얀마, 인도네시아잖아요. 대부분이 헷갈리는 게 같은 동남아시아 국가잖아요. 그러다 보니까 언어가 똑같을 거다라고 생각하시는 분들도 있어요. 구조적으로는 많이 달라요. 미얀마어는 한국어와 같은 어수를 가지고 있고 두 국가는 우리랑 완전 다른 언어 구조인데 근데 문화적인 영향 때문에 단어는 비슷한 게 많을 것 같다는 생각이 들어요.
몽골은 다 전혀 다른 거. 네. 글 쓰는 것도 다르고 말하는 그 억양이랑 뭐 발음이나 이런 것도 러시아랑 약간 쓰는 거나 이런 거 발음이 약간씩 좀 비슷한 건데
저는 안 그래도 중국어 제일 어렵죠. 쓰는 게 제일 어려울 것 같아요.
우리 언어 한번 써보셔야 되겠는데요? မင်္ဂလာပါကျမနာမည်ကချမ်းချမ်းပါ네မြန်မာနိုင်ငံလာတာပါမြန်မာစကားကြားဖို့ကြမယ်မထင်ပါဘူး
미얀마 알아요.
민망하다고.
아마 차 이름은 차차이라고.
여기까지.
그러니까
찬찬이라고.
그렇게 자자 이름을 나가니까 이렇게 하니까 아 이름을 얘기하는구나. 그거만.
설마 나이도 말했어요?
나이 말 안 했지.
나이 말 안
그렇죠.
해요
근데 뭔가 미얀마 미얀마 이런 거 있어요.
미얀마 말 들어보신 적 없으시죠? 라고 말을 했어요 안녕하세요 저는 찬찬이라고 합니다 미얀마에서 왔어요 여러분 미얀마 말 안 들어보셨죠? 라고 말했습니다
완전 몰랐어. 완전.
처음 듣는 말인 것 같아요
전혀 없어요. 전혀 없어요.
짠마 남해가 찬찬바
잔츠미카. Nama saya Elita.
남액 나문 기특.
我的名字叫 짱喜悦.
저는 인도네시아어에서 그 name이라는 그 영어로는 이름이 name이잖아요. 그거랑 비슷하게 미얀마어는 나메라고 하는데 여기 나마라고 썼어요. 네, 저희 미얀마에서도 나마라는 글씨를 쓸 때가 있어요. 발리어이기 때문에. 네, 근데 몽골어에서
근데 나맥.
그게 무슨 뜻이에요?
내 이름.
그래서 그 나의 이름이라는 그런 구조가 있을 것 같다는 느낌이 들었어요.
약간 나라는.
나맥.
나맥.
나의 이거잖아요.
나의.
태국어가 좀 비슷할 거라고 생각했는데 달랐어요.
저도 태국어 너무 신기했어요.
이름만
말하는 것 같았어.
잔은
저?
저. 츠 이름. 미는 저희 이름.
그러니까요.
근데 이름도 짧아가지고.
짧아서. งานในเหล็กของดีนะคะก็คือปั่นจักรยานค่ะ
네? 네? 이게 뭐야? 그 제가 들었던 게 그 뭐예요? 그 한국어로 취미라는 단어를 말씀하신 거예요? 그게 취미였어요?
Yes.
천천히 해주셔야지. 너무 빨라.
연기 งานในเหล็กของบีก็คือปั่นจักรยานค่ะ
그래서 이랬던 거 같아요.
왠지 허비인 거 아니에요?
근데 이렇게 말한 거 같아요. 저의 취미는 이렇게 말한 것 같아요. 느낌이. 저의 취미는 뭐 예를 들어서 뭐 그림 그리기, 뭐 기타 치기 뭐 이런 거 얘기했던 것 같아요. 느낌이.
앞부분은 맞아요. ปั่นจักรยาน 그거는 자전거 타기.
자전거 타기.
대박.
쩌마의 와다나가 바지 피바에.
งานในเหล็กของบีคือปั่นจักรยานค่ะ
Hobi saya adalah memasak.
미니 허비 어석살에 부직부직.
我的爱好是唱歌，我喜欢唱各种各样类型的歌。你有
저는 진짜
Saya suka kucing.
후찡 이거를 좋아하는 거네요.
후찡.
근데 그 앞에는 내가 이거를 좋아한다라는 말 안 했죠.
맞아요. 뭐
했어요?
근데 나는
약간
이거를 좋아한다. 후찡 이거였던 거예요.
책 뭐 좋아한다. 막 이렇게 하는 것처럼 들렸어요.
그러니까 나는 좋아한다. 후찡을 이렇게 얘기한 거 같은데.
호칭은 뭐 있는 거 무슨 뭐가 좋아하는 거.
맞아요. Saya suka kucing. 나는 고양이를 좋아해요.
호칭 고양이구나.
네, 후찡이 고양이거든요. 아, 내가 맞았네요. 짜오.
매우. 미야오. 매우.
매우. 이거예요? 진짜요?
매우.
그냥 고양이 소리로 부르는구나.
그러니까요. kucing.
뭘?
오, 귀여워.
마오.
어?
끝. 마오 끝.
뭘?
근데 좀 비슷한
그 미야오 소리를 그렇게 각자 나라 말로
소리대로
소리는.
근데 여기는 태국은 아예 거의 소리가 매우라는 게.
미야오. 근데 소리가 달라요. 매우는 cat. 근데 미야오 그거는 소리.
그러니까 이 소리도 다른 나라마다 또 다르게 들리더라고요. 이제
나라마다 이 고양이 부를 때 뭘로 불러요? 명명. 명명?
어떻게 불러요?
어떻게 불러요?
그냥 이름.
이름 몰라.
막 이렇게 막 멍멍멍 이렇게 부르는 게 있잖아. 우리는 미미미미미미.
인도네시아는 푸스푸스푸스.
와, 완전 다르는데?
뭐 강아지 부르는 거 아니에요?
아니면은 맹맹맹.
강아지다.
아니 근데 그런 거 있잖아요. 약간 강아지 멍멍 한국 사람들 멍멍 하는데 멍멍 허허 이렇게 하거든요. 약간 그런 스타일로. Би болохоор ер нь бол маханд амар дуртай.
와우.
이거밖에 안 들렸어요, 진짜.
이해하는 거 없어요.
아는 거 하나도 없어요.
마크니 혹시
목구멍 엄청 많이 쓰시는
먹는 거예요? 왜냐면 인도네시아어도 마칸이거든요. 먹다가 마칸이.
아 먹다는 뜻은 아니고 면사예요. 먹는 그거를 고기라는 뜻이거든요. 마해가.
미얀마 말로는 싸띠라는데 띠 자체가 한국어에 다다다다로 쓰는 동사 형용사 뒤에 쓰는 표현이에요.
태국어로 먹는다, 낀 아니면 라빠탄. 끼는 약간 반말. 존댓말은 라빠탄.
인도네시아 we say makan.
몽골어로는 이뜩.
eat.
중국어는 吃 먹는다.
엄청 짧네.
엄청. 你过得怎么样？近来可好？
하오는 약간
잘 이런 뜻이 들어갈 것 같아요.
good 이런 말.
맞아요. 잘, how.
뭐 잘 뭐 how. 그
뭐
미얀마
how,
말로 그 좋아요, 맞아요 이게 how 이거랑 비슷해요. how 이렇게 그래서 미얀마 말이 네, 예 할 때가 how 이렇게 하고 how 진짜 how랑 비슷해요.
중국어도
how 이렇게. how. 네 강라.
สบายดีไหม
Apa kabar?
Sen besin bizde.
이거다 하오마? 어머.
Hey.
아 이거 중국어로 설명해도 어렵네. 류자뼈. 이거 안 좋은 단어. 에?
뭐 고르는 거예요?
다시 한 번만 발음해 줄래요?
류자뼈.
리자뼈.
유행하는 맛 많은데 안 좋은 단어요.
Fake.
어떻게
좀
말해야
약간
돼요?
가짜로 이렇게 막 fake.
약간 무슨
뭐
말인지
남자친구
알겠다.
있으면 또 딴 남자한테
바람피는 거?
여우진 그건 아니에요.
여우진. 여우진.
이런 것 같아요.
신기한 거 있는데 거기 둘글 류자 녹차요.
아.
근데 뼈는 여자.
네, 그래서 뒤에가 여자 그거만 글씨만 보이고 잘 모르겠어요.
맞아요. 그린티.
그린티 girl?
그러니까 앞에
녹차 여자.
녹차 여자라는
근데
거네.
녹차는 여기는 안 좋은 뜻이에요.
미얀마어인데
와우.
뭐 메이멜라리라는 단어인데 미녀란 뜻이에요. 미녀.
못 맞춰요.
뭔지 모르겠어. 그냥
어차피
기름
몰라요.
같아. 글씨가 아니고 거의
메이마
기름
트라리.
같아. 오칠라레?
우출라.
오칠라레.
와.
오칠라레.
감사합니다. 이건가?
아니요.
안녕히 계세요.
미안하다. 죄송해요.
이거구나.
근데 이것도 몽골어가 딱
이거
전통
러시아
몽골어가 아니에요. 몽골어가 따로 이렇게 약간 태국어랑 비슷한데 태국은 가로로 있잖아요. 근데 이렇게 세로로 있는 거 몽골어가 따로 있어요.
부친? 아까 얘기했나?
부친?
여기? 그 고양이 아니야?
부친.
부친.
이게 솔직히 이거 약어예요, 약어. 그러니까 이게 만약에 너무 사랑해서 뭐든 다 해줄 수 있는 거.
그냥 올린 하는 거?
사랑꾼? 아니, 사랑꾼 비슷해요. 네, 맞아요. 그래서 좋을 수도 있고
이게 어떻게 집착이에요?
이게 뭘 집착이에요? 이거는 뭐예요? 그러니까
이거는 이렇게 하면 안 돼. 이렇게 있는 것 같아.
너무 재밌었어요.
좋았어요.
신기한 것만.
너무너무 재밌었어요.
너무너무 신기했어.
약간 얼굴은 비슷비슷하게 생겼는데 말하는 건 다 다르고 생각하는 것도 다르고 약간 그런 것 같아요.
너무 재밌었네요. 언어 관련되고 또 이게 문화 관련된 얘기여다 보니까. 네, 지금 뭐 다 세계가 다 하나잖아요. 다 같이 똑같은
맞아.
사람들이고
근데
어디에서
다
왔든 간에
다른
상관없이
언어.
편견은 좀 깰 수 있는 그런 시간이었던 것 같아요.
언어만 다르고.
Today we compared each other languages.
If you like the video, please comment, subscribe.
We will see you soon.
Bye!
Actually, with Filipino, I think there are a lot of similar words, like the word sayang.
Oh, yes.
Or the word payung.
Payung, that's umbrella.
Yeah.
And
We say payung in Indonesia.
For umbrella?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so there are a lot of similarities. Other languages, I'm not sure. English, we definitely have some adopted words from English.
I don't think there'll be a lot of interaction this way, but I feel like maybe you guys will have a lot of loan words from English, maybe sound more English than native to your own language, maybe.
Or some words that are Indonesianified from English. So for example, the word organization will be organisasi.
Sounds
Organisasi.
That sounds Spanish.
Oh, really? Like architecture would be like arsitektur. You know, they're like really, yeah, it's just Indonesian.
That's really cool.
Maybe Thailand looks similar like Vietnamese. I'm not sure, but maybe I just think.
Yeah, I think about the tone, like the way we talk. We call the food is pad thai too. Yeah, that's how we say it.
In the Philippines, we also say pad thai. That means dead.
Then,
Like
Die?
like dead people.
oh,
Or dead person.
oh my god. What is
So I'm really curious to see the interactions between you guys. Isn't in the Philippines there's like a heavy like Spanish like
Yes.
influence? I'm really interested to see that the most, I think. So in the United States we say bread.
In Indonesia, we say roti.
Oh, we also have roti. In Thai, we say khanom pang.
In the Philippines, we say tinapay in Tagalog, but in Cebuano we say pan.
And in the Vietnamese, we say bánh mì.
I know that food.
Oh yeah.
It's super delicious.
Yeah, but bánh mì is
like-
like bread in general. Sometimes they put hams and other stuff in.
A lot of them has like bang or ban.
Bánh.
Like the B sound.
Yeah.
Yes. Other than Indonesian or like completely.
Roti. But we have something like we call roti too.
Oh, like a different type of bread.
Oh, okay. So there is a little bit of like similarity
Yeah.
there.
Yes. Interesting.
So in the United States, we say mango.
In Indonesia, we say manga.
In Thai we say mắm muông.
In the Philippines, we say manga.
In Vietnam, we say xoài. Yeah,
Xoài.
Swai.
Xoài. If you say xoài in Thai, you say like beautiful.
Yeah, I know that's sweet ma, right?
Do you just call her beautiful?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow, like the four of us are like so similar.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, like mango, manga. Is it?
Indonesian and Philippines is actually almost exactly the same. We're manga.
And even in Thai, I can hear like, I think if we were in like a fruit store and you said that, I'd be like, oh. Like I know, you know what I mean? Like contextually, I think I would get it.
I feel like Thais kind of sound like sexy, you know? Yeah, like it sounds very sexy.
Okay, Indonesia, it's manga.
In the Philippines as well, manga.
Oh,
It's
so
exactly
perfect.
the same.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we do have actually a lot of similar words, I think, that will come up. Yeah.
So in the United States, we say cat.
In Indonesia, we say kucing.
In Thai we say mèo.
In the Philippines, we say pusa.
In Vietnamese, we say mèo.
Mèo.
So cute.
Yeah, I was surprised.
How about like meow meow meow?
Yeah, we say like that too.
It sounds like something like little kids would say in Indonesia, like they would call it meow.
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 Oh,
Yeah,
meow.
so when you're a little kid, be like, oh, meow, you know, it's like.
How about sound? Meow meow. No.
Yeah, it's meow. It's meow. Meow.
Meow,
It's
meow, meow,
actually.
meow.
I think that Thai and Vietnamese are, you know, the same, and I think it's so cute. I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Either way. And then yours was.
Oh, that's pusa originally.
We have a similar English word. You know, like the English word like pussycat can also mean a cat. Yeah, depending. So in the United States, we say green.
In Indonesia, we say hijau.
In Thai we say xì khiao.
In the Philippines, we say verde.
In Vietnamese, we say xanh lá.
Very cute name for green.
Xanh lá.
And verde sounds like, I don't know, like Spanish. Or
Oh, it's verde. Verde in Spanish.
Oh,
yeah, it's
really?
green. Yeah. I feel like we're all really different in this one. I feel like we're like it's not something that we like share across cultures. You know, like one food from one place, but it's like a part of our everyday lives. So I feel like it makes sense that it's more individual to each culture, definitely. So in the United States, we say airplane.
In Indonesia, we say pesawat.
In Thai we say keung bin.
In the Philippines, we say aeroplano.
In Vietnamese, we say máy bay.
I think I'm learning that Vietnamese is so cute. Like, I don't know why.
It's like flying up, like flying mechanism stuff.
So in Vietnamese, it means like flying mechanism. Do you guys have a similar like literal translation of airplane?
Pesawat basically means like a machine, and the full name would be like pesawat terbang, and terbang means fly. So basically like a flying machine.
Literal translation, just flying machine as well. Yeah, I feel like that's also really close to English then as well. Airplano, you said?
Yes, aeroplano.
In the United States, we say paper.
In Indonesia, we say kertas.
In Thai we say gra đát.
In the Philippines, we say papel.
In Vietnamese, we say giấy.
I realized that Vietnamese words are actually really short.
Yeah, I think they're lazy. I'm just kidding.
Maybe just efficient, you know, you can pack so much information in like short sounds.
Yeah, like even in Vietnamese, wouldn't the intonation then mean a lot since the words are really short?
Yeah, they have a lot.
So what was paper again?
Giấy.
Giấy. So if you say giấy, would it mean different?
Yeah, it's like shoes.
How about say?
Yeah.
And I think for paper, actually, with Thailand, there's like really similar. I think.
Ka đát.
Kertas.
And then again, I'm very surprised by the Philippines' papel. I think that's just straight Spanish at that point. I think that one is a very like a loan word. Like wow, we're so similar. That's so interesting. Do you have like a different word that you use that isn't like us like from Spanish?
Like there's Filipino or Tagalog, we say papel. Then there's another dialect that's called Cebuano. we say papil.
The two dialects understand each other if we speak?
No.
So it's a completely different language.
Yes.
That's so beautiful though, because like in America, like we have people who speak different languages, of course, but it's not the same as like the 700 different like the culture that holds is so amazing. I think. Okay, so in the United States we say umbrella.
In Indonesia, we say payung.
In Thai, we say lom.
In the Philippines, we say payong.
In Vietnamese, we say yo.
Yeah. Wait.
If we find in Indonesia and Philippines, we're using almost the same stuff. One's with a U and one's with a no. Payung and payong.
Payong, it's P-A-Y-O-N-G.
And we are P-A-Y-U-N-G.
Okay, so in the United States we say bicycle.
In Indonesia, we say sepeda.
In Thai, we say chakayan.
In the Philippines, we say bicicleta.
In Vietnamese, we say xe đạp.
Now that's long.
Yeah. Finally. That's so long for a Vietnamese word. I mean, I immediately hear bicicleta.
Bicicleta.
Yeah, that's very similar, I feel like.
A bicycle and bicicleta, it's like they just added something behind
Yeah,
it.
but the other three, I feel like you guys are quite distinct with your pronunciation. Could you guys say yours again? That one too.
Sepeda.
Chakayan.
Bicicleta.
Xe đạp.
I hear a little bit between like Thai and Vietnamese. No, I mean, I feel like a whisper of similarity there, you know, a whisper. So in the United States, we say coffee.
In Indonesia, we say kopi.
In Thai, we say cà phê.
In the Philippines, we say cafe.
In Vietnamese, we say cà phê.
Perfect.
We found one where we're all similar. We did it.
But they all end with an A, and
Yeah.
ours end with an E.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
kopi. How about when you say you want to go to, because like cafe like represents a place. Like how do you say when you want to go to a cafe?
Oh, cafe.
Yeah, so it's the same thing.
But we also have Thai word like Lan Cafe, coffee shop.
Lang cafe.
I think we will call it kedai, like kedai actually, but pronounced kedai, kedai kopi, but nobody really uses it. Like, cafe, you know, so it's way cooler.
So in Vietnamese, we say quán cà phê. It's like for a place to go to drink coffee, like coffee shop.
But like, do people younger people still use that, or do they use like cafe?
I think younger people, they only say, let's go to cafe, like đi cà phê. Yeah, but they don't include the word quán.
Okay, so I was actually really surprised by the similarities between English and Filipino languages, but then it kind of makes sense with like the Spanish influence as well. But I was also really surprised that you adopted so much of that into your main language. I was expecting that actually there to be more similarities between Thai and Vietnamese, but Vietnamese really stood out as an outlier, which I wasn't expecting. So that was really fun to hear though. Very cute and efficient. That's my interpretation now.
I mean coffee. Everybody has coffee, cafe, whatever, like around that variations. And with Filipino, I think Indonesian has a couple of like similar words too. Yeah. And with Thai, there was something that was kertas, paper, was similar with Thai. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Vietnamese is just very cute. And single syllable. But I think it would be really difficult to learn your language, like because you know, like zai, it's like it has like different meaning, and it's just the same word.
So today we compare different words between Southeast Asian languages.
If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Hello. Hi everyone, I'm Jo from Singapore.
Hello, saya Acha dari Indonesia.
Xin chào các bạn, mình là Quyên, mình đến từ Việt Nam. สวัสดีค่ะ ชื่อปันปันนะคะ มาจากประเทศไทยค่ะ
그게 고기인가요?
고기예요, 맞아요.
사부의 친구.
그리고 거기에 야채 있잖아요. 고수.
근데 베트남 사람들도 이거 먹고 그냥 한 끼 끝나는 거죠.
아침.
약간 샌드위치
맞아요.
같은
간단한 음식.
한 끼 먹으려면 좀 괜찮은 것 같아요.
배불러요.
배불러.
한 개만 먹거든.
와우.
살구수.
너무 맛있어요. 커기도 들어가고 야채도 그 여러 가지가 많아서 너무 맛있어요.
국물 진짜 맛있어요. 근데 1달러요?
맞아. 사요. 근데 지금 비싸졌어요. 지금 2,000원 정도.
2,000원. 2,000원 정도는 괜찮지 않아요?
그쵸.
돼지고기 넣는 그런 가게도 있나요?
돼지고기 가는 살구수 있긴 한데 인기 없어요.
꼭 소고기 먹어야겠다.
반새우. 반새요?
이거 뭐지?
이거 뭐예요?
다 모르네요.
타코
네.
같은
네.
좀 비슷해요. 새우 들어가고 콩나물 봤죠?
네네.
콩나물 들어가고 고기 좀 소금 들어가요.
영양이 엄청
네.
좋은 밸런스 좋네요.
약간 건강한 느낌이 많이
맞아.
근데 여기
보이는 것
이사친에 소스 없잖아요. 이거 반새우 먹을 때 소스 꼭 있어야 돼요. 찍어서 먹어요. 맛있어요.
맛있어 보입니다.
건강해 보여요. 다이어트 음식 같은 느낌?
아시죠, 여러분?
먹어보고 싶어.
여러 가지 많아요. 나시고랭, 새우 볶음밥 그런 거랑 비슷하고 떡고기랑 같이 먹는 거 진짜 맛있어요. 달콤한 맛이랑 고소한 그 너무 맛있어요, 나시고랭.
소스도 있네.
그거는 매운 거예요. 소스가 산발이라고 해요. 소토아얌 맛있어. 먹어봤어요?
당연하죠. 진짜 맛있어요.
태국 음식이랑 비슷해요.
살국수랑 비슷하긴 하지만 닭고기 들어갔어요. 닭고기랑 면이 들어가고 살국수랑 다른 점이 있긴 하지만
국물 훨씬 더 진하고 저는 sorry.
어떻게 설명하는지 모르겠으니까 도와주시면 됩니다.
파 같은 경우에는 좀 더 맑은 국물, 여기는 좀 더 진한 국물.
그리고 계란도 들어갔습니다. 이거다. 사테아얌. 떡꼬치.
이게 인도네시아의 음식이구나.
네, 맞습니다.
많이 먹어봤어요.
이거는 사테아얌이라고 해요. 닭꼬치랑 좀 비슷하긴 하지만 콩으로 만드는 그 소스를 같이 먹는 거예요.
태국에서는 이런 모양인데 사떼라고 하거든요. 근데 아얌은 닭 아니고 돼지고기.
돼지고기.
근데 싹대도 돼지고기, 양고기,
네,
소고기도
맞습니다.
있죠.
너무 맛있어요. 같이 먹읍시다요.
진짜 그 종류가 많거든요. 냄새 센 뽀빠라라고 그것도 있고. 근데 태국인도 잘 못 먹는 사람도 많아요.
국물 있잖아요. 찹쌀이랑 같이 찍어서 먹으면
찹쌀.
밥이 아니고 찹쌀.
네,
그거 같이
찹쌀.
찍으면 맛있어요.
태국 음식 먹을 때 이거 필수라고 생각해요. 이거 먹으면 더 많이 먹을 수 있는 느낌? 왜냐면 좀 사워한 느낌이 드니까 진짜 맛있어요.
특히 먹으면 살 안 쪄요.
나야 되잖아요.
다이어트 음식 짱.
그거 뭐예요?
빵인데 약간 튀겨서.
그 소스
그래서
뭐예요?
초록색이면은 아마 상카야라고
가야.
하는데 대부분은 연유랑 먹으면은 더 맛있거든요. 그리고 태국 사람들은 아침에 쭉 먹으면서 이거 먹어요.
물이랑 비슷해요. 물이 그 긴 거, 그 요티아오 있거든? 그거랑 빈컬 아니면 죽이랑 찍어서 먹어요.
맞아요.
진짜 맛있어요.
근데 소스가 달콤한 거예요?
단 거요.
와사비인 줄 알았어요.
와사비!
아니, 어떡해, 그거. 와사비 생겼으니까 와사비인 줄 알았어요.
이거 맛있다. 필수템. 망고 스티키 라이스.
너무 맛있어요.
먹고 싶어.
꼭 코코넛
맞아요.
소스 넣어야 돼.
근데 그 비교하면 다른 나라의 망고랑 태국 망고 완전히 맛이 달라요. 태국 망고 진짜 달아요. 너무 달아요. 너무 맛있어요.
태국 가서 먹어야 되겠어요.
사태 비슷해요. 아까 그 인도네시아랑 비슷하게 근데 모양이 똑같이는 잘 모르겠지만 항상 오이랑 양파랑 그리고 땅콩 소스 비슷하게 같이 먹고 엄청 싸요. 한 만약에 지금 팔면은 한 5개 1,000원?
5개요? 이거 닭고기였어요?
닭고기, 돼지고기, 양고기, 소고기도
똑같네요.
있고.
그러면은
이거 진짜 필수템. 아침 정통적인 아침.
커피랑.
맞아요. 커피 그리고 밀크티 많이 먹고.
먹어봤어요.
네, 이거 진짜 맛있고 이거 많이 먹어요. 그냥 좀 느끼할 수도 있고 이거랑 계란 그 반숙 계란 같이 먹고.
이거다. 아이스크림. 제가 제일 좋아했던 음식이요.
진짜 맛있어. 이거 진짜 $1.
빵인데 아이스크림 들어가.
싱가포르 가면 어차드로 아시죠? 거기 그 쇼핑 많이 하는 곳인데 아저씨들이 항상 있고 거기 오토바이 막 거기 우산 이렇게 나와가지고
거기에 팔아요?
그럼 아이스크림 맛도
맛 엄청 다양해요. 듀리안 맛도 있고 아이스크림 맛도 특이해요. 그 특별한 브랜드 있고 여기 빵 말고도 과자 또 이렇게 먹고 진짜 맛있어요.
오예.
소스 빨간색 소스 뭐지?
칠리.
진짜 맛있는데? 입 좀 커야 돼요.
근데 고수 꼭 들어가야 돼요. 들어가니까 더 맛있어.
맞아요.
보기만 해도 고기가 많이 들어갔으니까 너무 맛있어.
그 야채 들어가는 게 되게 맛있는 것 같아요. 왜냐면 고기 많이 들어가니까 느낄 수 있는데 되게 밸런스 잘 맞아요. 그 조화도 되게 좋고.
소스 있잖아요. 다 같이 먹으니까 맛있어요. 그리고 저는 원래 고수 잘 안 먹는데 다 같이 먹으니까 진짜 잘 어울리고 진짜 맛있어요.
우리는 오늘 다른 나라의 그 인달러 음식에 대해 얘기해봤는데
재밌게 보셨으면 구독과 좋아요 부탁드려요. 바이 바이.
Hello! So, I don't know too much about you guys' countries, but I have heard that you have a lot of similarities and things in common, even like language and your culture. So, could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of similarities in language, with a lot of our words being similar and the sentence structure and the grammar. But there are some different words as well.
And also the culture.
Yeah, culture.
The food also slightly different.
Yeah.
제가 봤을 때 이번 주제는 뭔가 예민할 수도 있는 주제인 건 알지만 그래도 서로 알아가는 단계로 이해해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
So, can we talk about the language first? What are you guys' biggest similarities?
I'd say vocab, grammar, sentence structure.
What
and
about how you
spelling.
pronounce it?
Yeah, that's
the biggest difference, I think.
Okay, so everything but pronunciation.
And some
and plus
words.
meaning.
The meaning of some words as
The
well.
meanings and the pronouns is it can be different.
Okay.
Like our idioms.
Yeah, the idiom itself.
Even though the words are similar, they mean different things.
Right. So, in each of your languages, how would you say "How are you"?
In Indonesia, we say apa kabar.
And in Malay, we say apa kabar? Apa kabar?
Oh, so it's really similar.
Yes, it's the same.
What was the difference?
The way we say it?
She say more apa,
Oh.
not apa.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that spelled the same?
We spell apa kabar APAKHABAR.
Really? Because in Indonesia we spell APAKABAR without the H.
I see. So does that affect a little bit how you pronounce that word?
No. I think
Really?
it's still apa kabar.
Yeah.
Like the H is silent.
Okay, so how would I say thank you?
In Indonesia we say terima kasih.
In Malay, we say terima kasih.
Oh, exactly the same then. And it's spelled the same as well?
Guys
In
might be-
Indonesia we spell KASIH.
so it's the same. It's
So
the
you
same.
guys are
Same,
like
same.
switching around
Yeah,
some.
but Malaysia I think it's more again it's pronounced different. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Yeah.
Terima.
The H
terima
is
kasih.
kind of silent.
Terima
Indonesia is
kasih.
something like terima kasih.
Oh,
The H is kind
a little bit
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I see. How would we say like hello all throughout the day?
For Indonesia, selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat sore, selamat malam.
Oh, so you have 4.
Yes.
Wow.
Morning, noon, afternoon, and night.
Wow. Okay, what about Malaysia?
So like in Malaysian, we have selamat pagi, and then usually for the afternoon, we'd say tengah hari, but we don't really say like selamat tengah hari. Right?
It's kind
So we just either selamat pagi, selamat petang, or selamat malam.
So it is a bit different.
Yeah.
Now what about goodbye?
For Indonesia, we say dadah.
Do you use that in Malaysia too?
And no.
Really?
Or dadah is more like to friend, but in formal way we say selamat tinggal.
Do you use
We
that
also
one?
say selamat tinggal.
Oh, okay. So what about your informal goodbye to your friends?
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, so you use English. I see. Okay, so I also heard your food is a bit similar. Could you tell me like a little bit about the food from each of your country?
인도네시아 같은 경우 음식 얘기할 게 많죠. 지역도 많고. 또 제일 유명한 거 세계 1위 음식 렌당.
So I think the most popular similar food we have would be rendang or nasi goreng. But
Yeah.
like rendang is the most controversial.
Yeah, the controversial
I
one.
see. Why is that?
They just pronounce that rendang is 세계에서 가장
yeah.
맛있는.
Oh.
음식
So that's,
rendang
I think,
from Indonesia.
in like an article or something.
Yeah,
So
that's why.
that's when all this huge fight started.
Yeah.
I'd
So
say-
somebody said like, this is Indonesia's food, but you guys both eat this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say rendang is also one of our traditional foods.
인도네시아에서는 뭐 나시고랭도 있지만 근데 제가 봤을 때 약간 다른 것 같은데 어떤 거 다른 거 있을까요?
A lot of different types of nasi goreng, right?
Me too.
So like one of our popular nasi goreng types is nasi goreng USA.
Oh,
But it's not like, whoa, it's American.
Oh, but it's
the-
supposed to be American style?
No. The USA stands for like udang sotong ayam.
Oh.
So which is like prawn, squid,
and
chicken.
Oh, yum. So it's like a supreme fried rice with every meat.
Yeah.
Wow. So you have this similar thing?
We just for basic nasi goreng, 기본 nasi goreng 같은 경우에는 안에 계란과 팝이 들어가야 돼요.
Oh, is that the
기본.
same?
And 그리고 케찹 들어가야 돼요.
Oh.
케찹, 영어 케찹 아니에요.
Oh, yeah. The
영어
sweet
케찹 아닙니다.
soy sauce.
스윗 소이 소스 들어가야 되고 그리고 제일 중요한 건 나시고랭 싸야 돼요. 싸고 많아야 돼. 그래서 나시고랭.
So do you make it the same way in Malaysia?
Yeah, I think my favorite type of nasi goreng is like the ones you use kicap masin. So I like the nasi gorengs with like the saltier soy sauce.
Oh.
But there's also a lot with like the sweet ones. It's gotta be cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why nasi goreng is like.
So when we came to Korea, I don't really understand why nasi goreng is so expensive. Because nasi goreng itself needs to be cheap.
It's rice.
So do you have other foods that are similar?
렌당도 있어요. 비슷하다고 얘기했어요.
So how would you make that in each country?
바당이라는 지역에서 렌당이 특기 음식인데 제가 바당 사람인데 만드는 방법이 제가 봤을 때 똑같거든요. 고기 넣고 코코넛 밀크 넣고 그 각종 향신료 넣어요. 하루 종일 그거 볶아야 돼. The real 바당 렌당 need to be black. Yeah.
So is this different?
Yeah, I think in Malaysia it's more like a brown or a light brown color, depending on what if you use chicken or if you use beef as well. So it's like an orangey brown sort of color, more dry and like flaky-ish. Not flaky, but like dry. And then there's also ones with more sauce. So like I usually have like rendang ayam. Those are the ones that my grandma would cook with more sauce and stuff. But the rendang daging, the beef rendang, that would be the one that has a more dry.
It's same for Indonesia. 근데 전통의 맛 렌당은 까매야 돼. 물이 없어야 돼.
And do you have that traditional food too?
Not sure, but it's not something that we eat regularly.
So is this your first time hearing about it, or you
I think
kind
so,
of
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more the details.
Yeah.
And then we have also soto.
We have
soto.
Yeah.
So you both have that.
Do you know soto?
I don't. I've never heard of it. What is it?
Soto is kind of like soup, but we have also a lot of varieties, right? 일단 국물부터 얘기하면은 국물이 그냥 국물도 있고, just beef broth도 있고, 코코넛 밀크 넣은 것도 있고, 그리고 코코넛 밀크 플러스 강황 넣은 것도 있고, 맞아. 국물만 봤을 때는 3개 종류가 나오고, 근데 그 다음에 토핑, 뭐 소고기냐, 치킨이냐.
Wow. So far all your foods seem to be the same, but you have your own varieties of everything.
That's right.
Wow. So you have like your own varieties of rendang and soto and fried rice.
인도네시아도 사태가 있어요. 그렇지. 사태. 말레이시아도 있어요?
있어요.
근데 사태가 여러 가지 있어요. 다 다른데 혹시 땅콩 소스?
Guacachang.
Yeah.
That one is the most popular in America.
Really?
Actually, they serve it at like a lot of Asian restaurants, not just like Indonesian or Malaysian. They usually serve it at Thai restaurants too. Like they always serve chicken satay with peanut sauce.
What type of peanut sauce? Like, is it
Like
like
it's-
smooth peanut sauce?
It's like hot and smooth and creamy, and it's like it looks just like melted peanut butter.
Oh.
So
So like for us, I think our peanut sauce has like chopped
Oh,
peanuts in it.
Yeah, some sauces do have the chopped peanuts inside.
Well, the most popular beef and chicken.
Also we have 염소, 염소도 있고, 토끼도 있고. 근데 소스가 다 달라요. 땅콩 소스 있고, 케찹,
sweet soy sauce.
yeah, sweet soy sauce. 그다음에 소스 없는 것도 있고. They just put salt and chili flakes and a little bit of lime.
It's making me hungry.
Yeah. We eat satay with lontong like tok. Oh. Yeah.
For us, the basic satay would be like satay with kuah kacang, peanut sauce, and nasi impit, which is like white rice, but it's like cooked in a like a triangular-ish, or not the basic shape, it's like triangular shaped bag. So it's when it cooks up, it's like compressed.
Oh, nice.
So it's like compressed rice.
Do you eat satay with that as well?
We usually eat it with kinda lontong. It's a rice, kinda similar with tok, the Korean tok.
Yeah.
But we still have the grains.
Oh.
But because the toks, it's kinda don't have the grains, right? The rice grain, right? They roll up with banana leaf.
Yeah.
So it's have the leafy aroma on there. So we eat it with satay because satay is kinda, you have the kochi. When you eat with rice, it's kinda messy. It's hard to eat.
So that's why this rice is all in one piece. You just have to stab it.
Yeah, stab it and
that's
eat
a
it
good
with-
idea. Like it's your utensil and the food.
Yeah, that's right.
That sounds yummy. Yummy in that moment. So what about any other types of food?
Sambal?
We have fried because we have a lot of varieties of sambal. Sambal is chili sauce. Anyway.
Oh.
It's like but more concentrated.
Yeah, chili sauce like ketchup, like they press it. It's kind of juice, not like that. We still have the chunks.
Yeah, that's the chunks, and you still fry it in like onion.
Yeah.
Like you, but it's definitely better than chili sauce.
Because it tastes more natural for me.
And it has a stronger.
Yeah.
And it has more of a kick to it as well, depending on how you like your sambal.
So like you think how you make sambal is the same, or you must have like some regional specialties, no?
That's true, but I think also some people just prefer it sweet, some people just prefer it spicy.
Yeah.
Some people
For me, I prefer
spicy.
No, salty.
Salty. Oh. That's nice.
So like, do you guys think if you tried each other's sambal, you can guess if it's from Malaysia or Indonesia?
I
Or
think
it's
I can.
too similar.
I think I can.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Because I ever eat Malaysian sambal when it comes to nasi lemak.
Yeah, we
right?
usually eat sambal with nasi
It's
lemak.
more sweet, I guess.
Depends on
Yeah,
where you go.
depends where do you buy it, right?
But yeah, I
Sweet.
think there are differences between Malaysian and
Okay, so for me, just hearing about you guys' food and how similar it is, I feel like it's so similar to me, especially after hearing your story, that unless I see black rendang, I won't know the difference.
Yeah.
So how is it for you guys?
Well, yeah, it's fun. It's really fun to get to know each other more, right? Everyone just talking like, oh, this is ours, but
we have our
we can have both.
similarities,
Yeah.
Like because we are so close and
like the people are also, we're almost the same.
Oh, we are just different. Oh, this is ours, this is ours, this is Indonesian, this is Malaysian, not like that.
it's like we have like we influence each other.
Yeah, and you
On
each
the
have your
process.
own charms
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the day.
So today we talked about the similarities and differences between Malaysia and Indonesia.
If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment.
We will see you soon.
Bye!
Hello.
Yeah, I've been to Thailand, Indonesia, and Japan.
Sorry, wow,
Vietnam. I'll go soon.
I've been to Japan and Vietnam before. I haven't been to Indonesia nor Thailand yet, but I really want to.
I went to Nepal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I went to Vietnam, so I did feel some similarities culturally. Everywhere, you know, a bit of chaos. I was like, oh yeah, this feels like home.
When I've been to Thailand, actually, in Chiang Mai, it looks a lot like my city in America.
Really?
Chiang Mai is an older city, and they build a lot lower to the ground, so it's like very.
I think when I went to Japan,
it felt quite similar to the UK in the way that people always say like please and thank you, excuse me. So that was so nice. I was like, oh, okay, it's like home.
They are polite.
So in Japan, not allowed to
Just like littering.
rubbish.
Trash.
Yeah.
They litter.
Littering. Yeah. So if you do that, actually I didn't know that, but it's some punishment.
Oh, you get like a fine, like porgu.
Yeah.
I feel like it isn't like littering like prohibited everywhere, but people just do it anyway.
Maybe in Japan it's more like they care about the like trash and like throwing, because like it is a punishment. It's not allowed to, but still like if I see that person do that, like throw out the trash, we think like that person is not good.
Yeah. The social contract.
Yeah. Well, that's a good mindset though. It keeps the city clean.
In Japan, there's a lot have the like the box.
Oh.
Maybe that's why
That helps, I
easy
think.
to like
throw it away.
Throw it away. Yeah. So I'm very curious where you guys like country like.
It would be nice if people didn't litter.
Yeah. Do people litter a lot in the US?
I don't see it happen a lot, but if you're around in places, it depends on where you are. For the whatever reason, if you're driving on like a freeway, so like you're like big interstates and stuff, there's always trash on the sides, right? But there's always like a tire, a car tire, especially in like Georgia where I live. There's always like a car tire, but it's not like round, it's been like cut, so it's just like flopped open somewhere, and there's oftentimes like a mattress.
What? Mattress?
I think in Brazil there's people litter a lot. You don't necessarily see it, people doing it, but the streets are not as clean as Japan, for example.
Indonesia, we're working on it. I think one problem is that we rarely have any public trash can. Like you can see almost. But then again, people don't walk a lot at the same time. So yeah, in terms of like littering, it would be you would sometimes see out of the car window.
Car window. It's
that's
not
what it is.
dangerous. Like,
Right?
Yeah, especially if you are in a motorbike.
Oh my god.
In my country, Thailand, we also work on it. But for some countryside people, they still they throw away everywhere so easily. But I have some experience something because I used to work with foreigners when they come to travel in Thailand. I feel like why they came here and do the same as Thai people do when they get in the boat and then they throw away the trash in the river, and I just
in the river.
Thai also have some people throw away so they don't have to follow the rules. I don't know.
Vietnam also same Thailand. Like people just throw trash everywhere they want.
Yeah, so in Indonesia, it is not considered polite to be pointing at someone with your index finger. So it's like, you know, kind of thing is considered very like impolite. And in some culture, because we have a lot of different cultures and like ethnicity, I would say, you sometimes would use like your thumb to do that. So you point at someone like this in a more like
or like this.
You point like this?
like this, like with your thumb. Because if you use this, it's like considered impolite.
So you're gonna put like finger into like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how you would do it.
Wow.
Like,
Would it be okay to just do full hand, like?
You
full
can
hand
do that
this
too.
way.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit disrespectful. I wouldn't like straight out point at somebody like that.
I think we have maybe to trust each other. Like between you and I, for example, if I say, no, you do, that's okay, because it's like we are touching, has another feeling.
Yeah.
But also in Spain, if I say, for example, very aggressive, with,
You did that.
That's bad.
In the States too, I think it's in a professional setting, it would be disrespectful for most people. So you would point with like your full hand. But if it's between like friends, why are we pointing at people though? Like when do
it can be like playing a game. Oh, it's your turn. It's your turn. You know.
Like I think I very flippantly just like use my finger, and a lot of times people look on like I don't know. I don't do it in an aggressive way, but I think I'm so used to it being like casually used ever since I was young. I think obviously if you're gonna you, it can be like this, and it's kind of nice. It was like this different finger position for us. We're like, I think I'm getting better at doing like this, but before I would just be like, oh, da, 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 da. Or be like, oh, look at that thing over there, and sometimes people have been like this. Because it's really like not appropriate.
Japan people like doesn't like do a lot of gesture when you're talking. So we using the pointed, but like if like talking with someone, we doesn't use a lot of like hand gesture.
If you were playing a game and you had to say like, oh, it's your turn, would you point at them?
No. I just say like name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We doesn't use a lot of like hand gesture.
For me, when you point on someone's face, that is not okay. But point in body, point in some things, it's okay, like normal.
In my country, people don't really care about that. But like when I come to Korea, it happened to me a lot when I do, and then my friends say, hey, don't do it. I was like surprised, like, really different.
In Thailand, when foreigners come to traveling and walk on the street, it's saw girls who dress sexy dress, and sometimes men will ask us, hey, how much? I think this is...
Hey, how much?
Yeah.
Rude. It's not rude. It's very rude. Hey, how much?
Because in other foreigners' opinion, they think Thailand have many prostitutes, have many sex workers. So when they saw someone dress so sexy, and they think they might, work like that, and they go to ask how much. This is not good.
Take notes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Careful. And also I saw many times in the movie that foreigners people always drink milk or water. When they open the refrigerator, they don't use a cup. They just open and then put it back. So Thai will not do that.
People do that? Not adults. Not adults who are real adults. This is like frat boy behavior.
Especially like milk, it goes bad. What are you?
But I feel like that's the one in the movies.
Who's putting their
mouth on? It's men.
Even they live alone, they use a cup or glass.
Yeah, because
I
if
would
you invite someone also to your home and you have to offer a coffee and you were putting your
here's my backwash.
extra.
Oh my God.
Seasoning.
But to be honest, like for me, I occasionally drink it straight from the bottle, but I have my own bottle.
Yeah, your own.
This is my separate bottle.
But just
It doesn't go back to the fridge. It's just like one that stays in my room or something like that.
If I go to your home, just remember that that's your bottle.
Yeah.
Name on it.
Now, like, we do that at home because, like, we don't have people over often, but we have separate stuff that's, like, it's marked, which is ours, and we keep things marked for, like,
between a couple.
Yeah, it's like my husband and I, it's fine.
Oh, you mean between the two of you?
Yeah,
They share spit.
But if we have other people over, we do have separate stuff.
I'm just gonna add, this is a habit I have here because in Brazil,
Yeah.
actually, like for water, we use filters, so we don't have water bottles like this. Like you just buy bottles at a restaurant or something.
Yeah.
In Vietnam, like you should avoid clothing that may be considered too revealing, because like especially when you visit in rural area or religious site, they really care about your outfit. Like it's too short or like it show your this part a lot, so like it's not really good. And then like maybe they will take a picture of you and then like post on the internet, like Facebook or something. They will complain about that. So
So it's complaining.
like maybe like many people criticize about it, like it's not good, like you should be polite, something.
And what is considered revealing for you guys? Like what, because
like shoulders and chest.
Yeah, you show your shoulder, like you show your chest, and like no crop top, and like you should not wear the dress. You should wear the pants.
I think I made mistakes when I went to Vietnam.
No, you're on the website.
Somebody took my picture. When you go on the streets, it's okay. Countryside, they also care about it. When I wear the clothes like too colorful, they also like say me like, why you wear like this? And even in when I was in high school, my teacher also like there's one girl, she wear the shoe but like it's red color. He told her to like stay in front of the class and then like, hey, look at her, like you guys should not wear like this. It's the school, you should not wear like too colorful. But it's like that kind of rules because I think like each other.
I have a question. Because I know it's hot in the summers, right?
Yes.
How do you feel about shorts?
Short? It's okay. Like people still wear it like when you go on the street.
Like shorter.
Shorter?
Yeah, like.
No, not like
I mean, like if you stand like here, or like shorts too from here.
Short is like
also like longer.
Yes. No, it's still same. It will be considered
not
like
like
short.
super short, but like.
Maybe depending on the material, if it's train pants or it's jean, it's different. Feels different.
What if it's tight?
Yeah.
Tight clothes.
Yeah, you should not wear this when you visit to some place.
Just temples.
Yes, yeah.
Indonesia is still a very religiously conservative country. Please remove like sort of Bali out of this, because Bali is first of all it's Hindu like mostly, and like a lot of tourists go there, so it's like completely different. But if you go to like other parts of Indonesia, it's just wear something that's slightly more revealing, you'll see eyes on you, like shorts or like no crop top. So I really relate to that actually.
In Japan, like everyone know that we wear the short skirt, and then also we just ride in the 자전거, bicycle. So maybe you guys see the in Japanese like, wow, that's the shorter.
Yeah, uniform.
Student uniform was so cheap.
But actually, it's the problem in Japan because you know the straight, it's like folder and then touch as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening in Japan because like we wearing the very short skirt and like short pants. So
But it's a skirt with pants inside or not?
Too short.
Yeah.
You know, like in Japan, like I don't know. When I was like teenager, I was thinking the same things. Like shorter is more like cool. You know, like we are cool because like we want a more shorter.
Risking.
Yeah, shorter is the best. Like
I used to do that. We used to fold ourselves.
We do that a lot and we boom.
In Thailand this day, people they dress like too open and more sexy, more show your skin. Yeah, if you wear like that, you cannot get in the temple. You have to respect.
Well, that's very interesting. I realized some mistakes that I made.
You might be in the headline somewhere.
Yeah, you're on the internet.
You may want to search for
What?
yourself.
I don't know.
It was interesting. I think we learned some. It was fun to see the difference between like some of the Western countries as well.
Yeah.
So today we talk about that foreigners should never do is an idea.
If you like the video, please comment, subscribe, give a like.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.